Welcome to Dark Goddess Moon Tarot. I'm Olivia, and today's shadow work reading is for the sign of a Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, or any other major Capricorn placements in your chart. Or if the video started automatically playing and you're not a Capricorn, that is okay. There may be a message in here for you, so feel free to let the video play and just see what happens. So the first question is, what truth has Capricorn been hiding from or running from? What truth has Capricorn been hiding from, running from, or even maybe just unaware of? What's the hidden truth here? So we had one card pop out, Page of Swords in reverse. So this is speaking to unclear, 111 on the timer, unclear communication and not thinking before you speak. Words may be coming out harsher than they need to. You may be lashing out at this time, or you might have a tendency to do that when you're stressed, when you've had a lot of things going on, or when you're, upset emotionally about something. Why has Capricorn been resisting change? Why has Capricorn been resisting change? Why has Capricorn been resisting change? Thank you, Spirit. Well, we had Seven of Swords in the reverse fallout. So this is deception, right? But it could also indicate self-deception. There could be, this could be a form of self-sabotage. Interesting. So we had a bunch of cards pop out. The Moon, something is hidden, unseen. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Cups in the reverse. Okay, yeah. You've been resisting doing the change. 311 on the timer, that's an angel number for someone. You've been resisting the change because you don't want to... I'm trying to phrase this as kindly as possible. Remember, if any tarot reader says something that does not resonate with you, that's okay. Leave it behind for those that it will resonate for. It's a lot of hard work to work on balancing your emotions. It's a lot of hard work that goes into challenging those self-deceptive thoughts. And this lashing out, this not thinking before you speak, this could be like you talking to yourself, in a negative way. Those negative thought spirals we can get into. And it's not that you don't want to, that you've been like purposefully resisting changing this, but the ego, which keeps us alive, right? It's we wouldn't function without our ego. We wouldn't be safe and alive without our ego. However, one of the downfalls of that is that it will keep us in the same place because that is what feels safe. Like whatever our baseline is, it will keep us there so that we feel less stressed. We feel more comfortable. So you may need to do some work on your nervous system, regulating your nervous system. But it's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of diligence that's required to learn how to regulate your emotions. It requires getting in touch with them. And right now, with the King of Cups coming out in reverse, to me, that is saying that the waters are rocky, like choppy seas, turbulent emotions, causing you to lash out, most likely, if not with yourself, then with others. But even though it's a lot of hard work, you do have the inner strength to do it, the mental fortitude, that is the courage I'm hearing that is required, because you have to be brave to get in touch with your emotions. It's not brave, it's not masculine to, it's not strong to block your emotions, to shove them down. This is 2025, honey, at least when I'm filming this video. Hopefully things change in the future, but it is still very much like a deception. It's still very much a deception that not being in touch or in control of our emotions makes us strong in some way, because it does not. It actually makes us weak. When we lash out at others, that's a sign of weakness. When we constantly put ourselves down, that is a sign of weakness. It takes strength to challenge those thoughts. It takes hard work, diligence, courage to become the King of Cups in the upright. And remember, this is not about gender or how you identify. The King of Cups in the upright is emotionally stable, balanced head, balanced heart. It's hidden right now, but you're taking the steps to uncover this. There will be victory. 6 of Wands. Okay. How can Capricorn change the pattern? How can Capricorn change the pattern? Thank you, Spirit. How can Capricorn change the pattern? Yeah, well, definitely, obviously, if you can get a therapist, get a therapist. I'm going to say that every reading, y'all. If you cannot get a therapist at this time, and this reading is resonating with you so far, definitely look into, first of all, regulating your nervous system. So there are free videos on YouTube you can look up that are like produced by clinical psychologists and therapists, behavioral therapists, that can help just get you to a point of being able to utilize some positive coping mechanisms. You may need to relax your nervous system. You can look into sound healing, like Tibetan bowls, crystal bowls. Sound healing can be very calming. The frequency hertz can be very calming. I'm hearing 5 to 8 hertz is going to be good right now, if you can listen to some 5 to 8 hertz calming music. And after you get yourself to a more calm place where you're not in this turbulent, reactive state, then you can start looking up, once again, free resources on YouTube. There are books you can, get. 911 on the timer, angel number 911. They're important. I guess they are important. Thank you, Spirit. There are books you can get for free with important information, whether you get them from your library, or you get them in YouTube format instead of books. There's information out there about how to emotionally regulate. Challenging the thought patterns, rewiring the thought patterns is something else for you to look into if this is resonating so far. So those are going to be Spirit's advice for those recommendations are from Spirit for helping you change this pattern. Before adding more, start with that stuff. Yeah. Last question. What lesson can Capricorn learn from this? What lesson can Capricorn learn from this? What lesson can Capricorn learn from this? Thank you, Spirit. Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. And then we had a couple cards fly out. Justice and Queen of Swords, which is also Justice. We have 2 Libra cards and a Virgo card. Interesting. You might have these in your chart, but it doesn't matter if you don't. The lesson you can learn. Is by having a more balanced approach, by having a more level-headed approach, I'm hearing. That will allow you to graduate from the Page of Swords in reverse to the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow-moving energy. It is the slowest knight. However, slow and steady wins the race, baby. So, you're in this for the long haul. You are committed. If you've watched the video this far, you're committed to making these changes. Good for you. I'm proud of you. That takes courage, strength. That takes strength. That is what a knight is. And that's the direction you're heading. And it's beautiful. I'm excited for you, Capricorn. Let's see. Let's get a journaling prompt or two from Emily Rose's journaling prompt deck, the Codex of Questions. She has a YouTube channel as well, Raven Relics. Love her. Okay. Can we please get a journaling prompt for Capricorn? Thank you, Spirit. 1 to 3. 1 to 3 journaling prompts. Just a little bit of homework for Capricorn. And remember, if you don't journal, like if you don't want to write stuff down, you can just think about it. Just sit with it. Oh, that's way too many. How would you approach your problem differently if you saw it as a fun puzzle to solve rather than a burden? Oh, that feels so right up Capricorn alley. 1331 on the timer. Mirroring numbers. Mirroring energy. How would you approach your problem differently if you saw it as a fun puzzle to solve rather than a burden? Let's see. How would you feel if you already had what you wanted? What might happen if you practice feeling that way now? This might help you get out of that deregulated emotional state. You know, if you're in a negative headspace, negative heart space, by doing visualization practice, practice feeling that way, the way you want to feel. That could help kind of de-escalate the emotions, subside the waves. Let's see. Okay. What does the version of you who already has what they want believe about themselves and about life? So as you're journaling this or thinking about it, remember you're thinking of it not from your current perspective. The idea is to get you to think outside of your current perspective. Okay, one more. What do you wish that more people knew or understood about you? It's a good one. Take some time. Writing is very helpful for most of us. There's 15:51 on the timer. Once again, mirroring energy. You might be mirroring someone's energy. That may be a hidden shadow. Like, are you repeating the cycle of your, parent or guardian or caregiver from childhood? Are you following in the footsteps of generations before you? Are you mirroring a partner or someone else's energy when you know deep down it's not yours? You're not the Page of Swords. Not anymore. Let's get some charms. So whenever I pull charms, they are many things. They can be signs and synchronicities, things that have already been showing up in your life or things that are important or close to your heart. They could be signs that your spirit team will be showing you later this week, in the coming weeks. They could also bring in additional messages, so we'll just see what we get. Thank you, Spirit. Tiger, strength. So I know Lion is on the strength card, but a lot of decks use a tiger for strength card, and tigers are strong and they have courage, and this one is roaring. So tiger spirit, tiger energy may be something you want to look into, because they're not angry all of the time, They can be very quiet, very stoic, but they roar when they need to. Okay, we have a little bale of wheat or grains. Harvest. You're harvesting something. Or you're at least planting seeds. We have a pearl in a garden. So pearls are created by the animal, the clam, the oyster, the mollusk. They're created by the animal when there's an irritant inside. It gets inside in the animal and it's irritating them. And so it's hurting them, And so over time, from this irritant, from this pain, they create something beautiful. And then humans steal it. But it's sad. But it's a beautiful metaphor, right? What pearls will you make? I'm hearing, what pearls will you make out of the irritants you've been given? We also have a dandelion. So think about what you want to bring into your life. What do you want to manifest, Capricorn, in yourself, in your spiritual healing journey? Who do you want to be? You're already planting seeds. Now this is interesting. We have a letter, and Page of Swords is also communication, and we have a letter. And we have a lightning bolt, which leads me to believe you're going to be receiving it could be a message, but it could also be a download from spirit. And the last charm is angel wings. And they only bring this out when they want me to know that I need to tell whoever is watching the video that your spirit guides are with you. Whatever you resonate with, whether that's angels, your ancestors, goddess, source, universe, animal guides, your spirit team is with you. And they might be bringing you a message soon, very soon. And sometimes these messages do come in the form of like a channeled download where you just all of a sudden have an epiphany. So pay attention to that. Keep track of those moments that happen along your spiritual path. Thank you for letting me read your energy today, Capricorn. I am so grateful. If you found this helpful in any way, please do give the video a like so that I can help grow this community here. And please subscribe to become part of the community and so that I can better tap into your energy and give more in-depth, longer tarot readings. Okay, and until next time, I am sending you so much love. Take care.